The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. He is just a happy drunk. You know, he's fighting people now, sure, but he started off as a happy drunk. Welcome back, everybody, to This is the Police. I'm your host, Falcon. If you're enjoying the coverage here this far, please do let me know in the comments and by leaving a like, and I'll consider actually covering more of it up until the release date itself, because at the moment I'm kind of limited what I could show you, but if you want to see more up until the release date, I will go ahead and gladly do so. But again, do let me know how you're feeling about the game here thus far. For now, we have day number 4, afternoon shift. We have 2 badges to hand out. You know what? I'm going to give a stripe over to Yancey today. Just because I want to have a couple of more, leading commanders out there, to kind of get everybody in check. So hopefully it'll actually intrigue Jansen to doing a lot better for us as well. So let's go into start of the day. I'll hold on to 1 stripe, though, just in case, especially for my Shift A crew as well. Let's go ahead and pick out a song here for ourselves for today. Let's go with the old Choppin'. I think Choppin' should be fine. Yeah, why not? Choppin'. 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 Whatever it is. Okay. Day 4, 10. Here's our people. Messages. Fire all... Oh, what? Investigations. If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. I have a message up here that says fire all black cops. From City Hall. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent the message to a local radio station promising to kill all black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of the citizens support them. You have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tensions. Do I really want to do that? Oof. I don't know about that one. You're putting me in a really tough spot here, game. Okay. Well, let's find out about the investigations here first. They investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses, and gather whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigator on the case. You can assign additional detectives to any case who will work under the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective the team. Whew. Well, we have a bit of an issue. Am I really supposed to follow that thing by the City Hall, or no? I don't care about City Hall. I don't care about the mayor. The election is only about him. You know what? I mean, I don't want dead cops in my hands, especially, it doesn't matter what race they are. I just don't want any dead cops in my hands. But, I don't know. I'm gonna hope that my black cops understand. I'm gonna keep them the job because it's their right to be a goddamn cop, and fuck the racism behind it. So, I'm gonna put... You know what? No. Moser, you take the lead on this one, buddy, okay? I believe in you, Gib, okay? I believe in you. And you'll go ahead and take, DeBrito with you. DeBrito, you watch his back, okay? Any racism, you get crazy on him too, DeBrito. You have a homicide. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. So you guys take care of that shit. Proceed. Okay. Here we have destruction of property. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot, carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards! Thieves! Bloodsuckers!" Okay. An old man with a rod. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem, right? So how about we send Purdy? Purdy? You're relatively Purdy. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise, and you take Price with you. Get on it, guys. I really don't know if Purdy is a female or a male. I think it's a female. I think it's a female, is it? I can't tell what Purdy. Those are earrings, right? Would she be wearing earrings in the job, though? Do cops wear earrings in the job? I don't think they do. I don't know. I don't ever pay attention to cops' ears. Sorry. Carjacking suburb. A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's on the stolen vehicles list. Okay. 4 officers? Ooh, man. This could be pretty bad. Okay, Kochi, Subaki. Can I send SWAT in for this one? With 4 cops needed, it kind of worries me a bit. Alright, you guys go check that out, okay? 3 cops. It says 4. I could do 4. Investigation has started. Okay, here we go. Investigation's preliminary work. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. So let's see what we have here. Mr. Graham. Eric Graham, a drunk witness. They drove by in a sedan, and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Mr. Clayton, neighbor, I only heard a few muffled shots. Isn't that kind of conflicting? Or maybe not really. I mean, he just heard a muffled, maybe he wasn't paying too much attention, maybe the walls dampened the noise, I don't know. Mr. Carr? He got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time, and recently there's been lots of cursing and carrying on. That's another neighbor, a witness. I don't remember the car, and the neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. Well, somebody shot him, Mrs. Cobb. Or Miss Cobb, I should say. Not gonna have a bunch of bullet holes in it with no gunshots. Mr. Carpenter is gonna be a neighbor. The police these days don't do anything. I almost died myself. I went to buy medicine and I was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Well, you know, I can't control... I mean, the police cannot control that, Mr. Carpenter. Sequence. So he stepped out of the house, as you can see over here, and then this is where we're missing the sequence, and then he's over here dead. No frames, huh? Okay, well... Oh, hey. Yeah, that's the case itself. And I guess they'll investigate it over time on their own? Okay. And I can check on it anytime I want? Gangs? No active gang investigations, the archives, cases, okay. We're fine? Oh, we have the report of damaged property. Offender escaped, officers unharmed at the very least, but Price... lost 10 points again. Price, you're back down to 5, dog. I can't ever level you up. You keep losing these cases, man. I hope I didn't screw up the thing with the case here. The investigation. I wasn't aware what Archive did. I'm testing the menus out. Desire Park. Suspicious individual. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on the bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. Oh, we might have a public pervert, huh? Jancy, go check it out. Hey, investigators, are you fine now? Let me see the details. Oh, everything's back. Oh, we lost some of the clues? No, we didn't. Alright, cool. We're fine. False alarm, everything's good. For a second, I was really worried. Oh, the carjacking at the suburb. Uh-oh. We could lose some cops again. The driver is nowhere to be seen, so do we interview any potential witnesses? Do we wait at a safe distance for the driver to appear? Or do we just search the car right now? Let's wait at a safe distance. I don't want you guys getting killed. Offender caught! Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Perfect. Good job, Coachy. And I always know I could send Coachy out there and she'll do a good job for us. It's the reason why she's got one stripe to her name. Yancey, gonna be okay by yourself, dog? What do you got for me, Yancey? Come on, Yancey. Your report should be coming in soon. Offender caught. Officer unharmed. Very good, Yancey. Good job. Got my two lead officers over here, and we have Kazuki Tamura. This might be one of those jobs. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, and for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on your toughest cop. And after the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks, something that will help him out in the streets. Really? Okay, you know what? Let's send Purdy out there. I feel like Purdy just looks like Purdy could be a fucking badass with a little bit of molding out here. So Purdy, go check it out. Get involved over there, learn a few tricks, come back a better person, a better cop. And you know what? I might have a stripe with your name on it too, Purdy. Homicide report. Your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. Oh, you got 3 new frames. Okay. So, from Detective Moser, we got... So, remember one of the clues said a machine gun? That is not a machine gun, but one of the people, the neighbors said muffled shots. Muffled shots would actually coincide with a silencer. And is that a sedan? I guess it's a sedan. I'm terrible with cars, man. And what the hell is this? What does that say? Drug Lord? Is that store called Drug Lord? Well, it is like a pharmacy, it does look like. Okay, let's open the investigation, I guess. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction. If they know how to look at a case materials, the more professional detectives working on an investigation, the better their guesses. To get to your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene, using the frames you think likely, sometimes from a little guesswork. If you add it all up, but the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. So, let's assume that he stepped out, and this car rolled up from Drug Lord, through here, and then through here. Is this... I have a feeling it's got to be one before that one, right? And is that all I have to do? I guess. So we set up the details that way, and then you guys do your thing over time. You'll give me another report. I assume that's how it works out. So let's let them do their own thing. Let's wait for some other reports to come in, and maybe Purdy will get to this martial arts combat at some point. Kevin's Throat Bar. What's happening here? Fight Kevin's Throat Bar. A bartender reports that a fight has broken out between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. He is just a happy drunk. You know, he's fighting people now, sure, but he started off as a happy drunk. Let's see. Let's send Price. I need to level you up. So, Coachy, can you, help me out with Price over here? Just make sure this guy, he's grandpa officer over here, but make sure he's doing better, Kazuki Tamura. Chief. Wow, Purdy just went up, really, really high, didn't she? I don't know what it is. Chief, I just about nailed the Jap. Chief, I just about nailed the Jap a couple of times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all the rules, so I can't keep track of points very well. But he showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I could take the day off. Yeah, sure, go ahead and take the day off. 300, she's a lot, I don't know what it is. Purdy's a lot better than Yancey and Kochi now, which is good. And we're basically done for today, right? Okay, and let's see what our last case is going to be over here. Report. Let's find out. Offender caught. Officer unharmed. Yeah, good job, Kochi. I could always rely on Kochi. There you go, Price. See, come on, Price. I want you to learn, Gramps. I know you're kind of on your way out the door and everything, but come on. End of the day. All right, good stuff. I think we did really good over here. Very good stuff, guys. End of day. Checkpoint. Day number 5, July 19, Friday. What do we have here? We have Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Oh, no, that's not funny anymore. Not funny at all. Mayor Rogers, city has no problem with races. I beg to differ, Rogers, because you're asking me to fire every black cop.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Alright, you know what? That's a really tough one, I gotta say. Kendrick, I mean, you kind of got yourself in this position yourself. I don't want your family to be harmed. But I am a dude that has never dealt with the mafia. I even told the press conference that the mafia thing with the police was bullshit because I was a clean cop. I'm sorry, Kendrick. Can't do it. Can't do it.
I'm not gonna lecture you, Frank. I don't think I have anything to say that you don't already know. I'm sorry for your family. I wish them all the best of luck.
That's a really tough scenario, I gotta say. I mean, I wanted to help him out just because there's a whole camaraderie thing as police officers, but, you know, Kendrick took the wrong road over here of being a corrupt cop and being in debt with the mafia, so I can't really get involved with him because if I help him out, then I'm in debt with the mafia myself, and you know what? No. I'm a tough but clean cop. So, with that, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here for this episode. We'll come back next time around. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.